All right, chaps, we have returned to the natty mecca, physical culture. Leg day. Just hit a heavy double on 187.5. Not happy with how it moved. I was expecting it to be hard, but not that hard. I'll put it on screen right now. Yesterday I said I was going to put the deadlift on screen, didn't put the deadlift on screen. So this should be on screen right now. Sometimes I say that, I point, and there's nothing there because I forget to when I'm editing, but it should be on screen now. 187.5 for a double. Yeah, it was tough. I squat, my primary squat day is right after my primary deadlift day, and I've done it like that for a while and been kind of getting away with it. And my coach Nathaniel's been saying you shouldn't really do that because your two heaviest days, squat and dead, you don't want to have them next to each other. So your two most taxing days, and obviously deadlifts really tax the lower back, and a lot of lower back comes into play with the squat as well as quads. You know, you're working a lot of similar muscles in the squat and deadlift. So hit a double 187.5. Next week I'm going to go for 195 for a double. And I'm going to have to make sure that I structure my leg day so it's not right after my deadlift day. Otherwise I don't think I'll get it. This was meant to be an RP9 top double. It was more like RP10. It was real tough. I don't think I had a third in me. So next week, if I want to get 195, another 7.5 kilo up, I'm going to have to really make sure I'm fresh. So I'm going to have to take more rest days and make sure that squat and deadlifts don't coincide right next to each other. All right, let's go. Some back off work now. Where's the belt? Lost the bloody belt. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Back to it. You're going to have, like in any kind of strength block, you're always going to have days like this where you go for a number and it doesn't move like you want it to move. And then you just got to kind of readjust and go from there. All right, 3 sets of 4 on 170, let's go. Before we get into the sesh, chaps, join the Natty Republic. You have full access to all of my nutrition and training programs. Link in the description. If you want to go even further step into being the Natty Republic and you actually want full-on premium one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram, link in the description, and DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. I promise I've been saying that for generations, but it is. All right, let's go.
On it.
Yeah. That does not feel good. No. All right, lads, Bulgarians. Not Bulgarians, sorry. The opposite of Bulgarians. Dumbbell front foot elevated split squats. Done my first set already. Got 8 reps on the right side and then 7 reps on the left side. I do my left side second, my right side first, so couldn't quite match the left side because I was carrying fatigue from the right side on that first set. So it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's only 1 rep less, but you always want to try and make sure you do the same amount of reps on each side. So this set, I'm just going to do 7 and 7. And that's the same as last week. So I haven't really technically progressively overloaded this movement. I'm just feeling so cooked, boys. This is one of these sessions where it's just not going to plan. It's just you have to break yourself. You have to break yourself before you achieve anything big in the gym. Like, you have to break yourself multiple times. And this is one of those sessions where my body's just breaking. And I'm going to get through it. I'll rest up and recover after this session. And then, like I said, I'm definitely not going to have my primary deadlift and squat day right next to each other. That's now changing. I'm actually going to listen to my coach. I got away with it at the start of the block, so I wasn't going crazy heavy. But now that I'm pushing kind of like heavy RP maxes, I have to do it. But you have to be broken first before you achieve anything big in the gym, guys. Break yourself time and time again. If you don't break yourself, and that's what a lot of people don't understand about building a good, nasty physique, is you are going to have to consistently break yourself. And it's not going to be pretty. Getting in shape is not going to be pretty. It's going to be dirty. There's going to be horrible, disgusting days where nothing goes to plan, and you just got to make them the best of them. And keep breaking yourself until you win. Let's go. Oh, come on. Ah. Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. That's disgusting. Oh, you gotta break yourself. You gotta break yourself. My body's in a proper state. My body's in a proper state, boys. Like, you just saw that set. Bloody hell. That was a tough one, man. I need recovery. It's... Oof. This is where the block gets tough and it gets tested, and you get tested. This is the stage of the block where you've really got to stay strong, and that's the thing with powerlifting and strength programming and power bodybuilding, which is what I do. Bodybuilding and powerlifting combined, is that whenever you're running a strength block, people have this idea, particularly beginners, that a strength block is this perfect thing you run and you hit all the weights and you can't miss any weights. A lot of the time, particularly as you get into the mid and the end part of the block, you're going to miss weights. You're going to miss sets, you're going to miss back off sets, you're going to miss top sets. And that doesn't mean the block's ruined, you just have to recalculate and reassess and reprogram. But no block's ever perfect, particularly the stronger you get. Only for beginners can you do perfect block. The stronger you get, you might overshoot your top set or even undershoot it, for instance. And it's all about recalculating, reassessing, and making the necessary adjustments on the fly. No block is perfect. You're going to be broken, and you're going to have to adapt and overcome. It's that simple. All right, dumbbell RDLs now. Oh, this is going to hurt. Two by 12 on 72.5s. Oh, let's go. Oh, come on, man, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, man. Progressive overload there, I'll take it. Every block requires reassessment, guys. Like, you're going to be broken every block and every phase. All right, and finishing with abs. Ladies, closing out the show. Like I've said today, the main theme of today's session is that you're gonna reach breaking point. I've reached breaking point, and then you're gonna have to push through breaking point. And you're gonna have to do that time and time again throughout multiple training cycles, ultimately, if you wanna build a great physique naturally. Because anyone can be in the gym for 2 years and see incredible gains, because the first 2 years of training are easy, because that's when you're improving at the fastest rate. But eventually, once you've finished getting those newbie gains and you reach that rate of diminishing returns and your rate of progress starts to plateau and it starts to slow, that's when you're gonna reach breaking point a multitude of times. And that's when you find out who the real guys are and who the fakes are and who the guys are, you know, what guys are in the game for the long term. Because anyone can train for 2-3 years. How many guys can do it for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? That's where you separate yourself into a very small pack, a very small group of men, uncommon men amongst uncommon men, where there's no one left, where there's only a couple guys you can count on one finger. How many guys are still in an elite shape in their 50s? O'Hearn, Mike O'Hearn's one of them. He's reached breaking point a multitude of times, but he's found a way to break through that and reassess his training and manage his recovery and be intelligent. That's why he's still standing to this day, ultimately. And you know, I've nearly done a decade of training, nearly finished a decade, and I'm now reaching points where I'm really reassessing my recovery. I'm having hard sessions. I'm failing. Listen, it's all part and parcel. It's all part of the game. It comes with the wear and tear of being a more experienced lifter, training day in, day out, and you've got to learn to manage that and then break through those breaking points and those plateaus, and that's what I'm doing. So this will still be a very, very successful strength block, even though today wasn't one of those days. It was just a bad day. I didn't hit my back off sets on squats. Accessories went all right. The front foot elevated dumbbell split squats didn't go as well as I would have liked, but it is what it is, boys. You have these kind of days. And I've got like five more weeks left of this block, and I'm going to finish strong. I'm going to hit a big single in 5 weeks. You just got to reassess. When you plateau and you make you have a bad day, you got to reassess and find a different route. No strength block is perfect. Right, last set on abs. I've changed out machine ab crunches for this because I've reached that point where I can't really overload the machine anymore. But yeah, boys, that's the session. A session of adapting and overcoming. I kind of just seeing where I'm at so far in the block and just managing fatigue and being intelligent again. Learning. You either win or learn. It's that simple. So yeah, definitely my primary squat and deadlift day are not going to coincide. That's nuts. And I was getting away with it. And I liked doing it because it kind of enabled me to get all my heavy squatting and pulling out the way. But now at this stage, now that I'm really pushing the upper max of what I'm lifting for this 4-week doubles block before I move on to the singles block, I can't do that no longer. So just learning, we move forward. Still a decent session, all in all. I showed up and I put up a fight, even though I failed my back off sets and didn't quite get as many reps as I would have wanted. It is what it is, we move. You gotta find joy in the failures and find small victories and small wins, even on those days where things don't go your way. Nick Hojazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearns, Natty throne and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Natty Republic, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram, DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. And as always, chaps, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.